What's up guys, Nolan here, and today, April 24th, 2020, there was a podcast with Nikita and some streamers, including Landmark, Deadly Slob, FairTX, and Swagger, where they discussed the current state of Escape from Tarkov, its development, and the future. Here is a no BS breakdown of what they discussed. Patch 12.5 is expected for next week, but don't be surprised if it's later in the week or even next week. These things happen sometimes. Patch 12.6 has no date, but is currently being tested, and Nikita has confirmed that yes, it will be a wipe, so all of you guys that said that I was making stuff up can go ahead and kiss my ass. 12.6 will be a nearly full wipe where everything but your item examinations and weapon presets will be deleted. You will lose absolutely everything but examined items and weapon presets. For more info on how that works, check out my video on wipes. 12.7 has no date and very little info or confirmations. 12.8 and 12.9 have no info or confirmations. Patch 13 is expected to be massive and includes the new map Streets as well as the new vest and armor plate system. This, however, also has no date. When it comes to instability of the current game, the next two patches, 12.5 and 12.6, will be focused heavily on fixing freezes and bugs. Nikita said that they will be upgrading to Unity 2019 for new optimizations. When it comes to hackers, the team bans thousands of accounts every day and are constantly fighting to keep them at bay. Nikita rather hilariously actually mentioned that yes, it is coming mostly from Asia, and no, they cannot just straight up ban China. So there's that. Nikita said that there will be more tournaments coming, but they will be more organized and planned out. New details for the arena mode came up, since Nikita said that they have actually already put some work in on it. There are actually references to the arena in-game now with some of the Punisher task descriptions. When you play in the arena, it will work similar to a Scav, where it's your own character separate from your PMC. Nikita mentioned several times that the entire arena will be separate from the base game in terms of economy. They want the arena to include the entire gameplay cycle, but just in a shorter amount of time. I would assume that this refers to load up, fight and loot, and then extract. Nikita said that there will be more info on arena coming when they are closer to releasing it. The current wait system is in easy mode according to Nikita, and they didn't really want to even have it at this point, let alone easier. When Deadly Slob mentioned having to really spend time deciding what to bring out of a raid because you'd go overweight, Nikita said that's exactly what they want. While we're on the subject, Nikita again stressed that they want EFT to be a more hardcore experience and that they want to test the game even further in terms of difficulty. However, Nikita is still open to more wait system changes, but he said that he wants to see how it affects the player base after a wipe in 12.6 first. The 12.5 patch notes are live and you can find them on the forums. The patch notes will include many fixes, the quick heal system, and a new after raid detail system to learn more about how you died and what from. There will be optic sensitivity changes. The third-party filters will be completely removed by May 1st, but the new BSG settings will be coming in 12.5 to replace them. There will be some time where they overlap so that you can see the difference between the two. Nikita mentioned that hackers are somehow using NVIDIA highlights to break the game, so they will be removing that as well. Nothing new about the cultists, and Nikita again confirmed that it will be a secret up until they are live in-game. 12.6 is again confirmed as a partial wipe when you lose everything but examined items and weapon presets. There is still no date, but I would guess June at this point, and it could be sooner or later. We'll have to see. There will be a pre-wipe event of some kind the days before the wipe. One of the biggest changes coming in 12.6 will be the flea market going to found in raid only. You will no longer be able to buy items from traders, then resell them on the flea market. You will also not be able to loot items from the bodies of other players and sell them on the flea market. There will be new clothing and weapons at 12.6, including the 1911 pistol and the 45 caliber ammo along with it. There will be a new dynamic loot system coming along with the flea market changes. There will be drastically different loot tables and spawn locations for everything, aka no more LEDX farming. There is also a possible change to the limits of bought items from traders, but it was unclear. I think this was referring to only being able to buy a certain amount of ammo or armor or gear in general per trader reset. Steam audio is also expected for 12.6 with vastly improved quality and directional sound. The customs changes are expected for 12.6 and adds a lot more than I expected. There will be several new buildings and several old buildings that will be fully explorable now. Along with the added areas, there will also be a graphics overhaul of the map, the same that we saw with Interchange. For 12.7, we really only heard about the potential of the Shoreline Scav boss. Nikita said that he will act very differently than the usual Scav bosses and is not focused on combat. The lore behind him will be that he used to work as a paramedic in an ambulance. He'll have several new stims that are exclusive to his inventory and will need to be looted from him in order to get them. Nikita mentioned he'll avoid combat and can even heal other scavs too. A little side note here is that could this actually be a hint that there's going to be buddy healing soon? For leaks, we had a lot. We saw new weapons like the PPSH with animations, Keltec RFB, USB pistol, what looked like the receiver for a SIG MCX, but could be for 300 Blackout, the 1911 with its animations, and the UMP 45. Nikita said that the Vector will have both 45 and 9mm variants available. We saw new clothes and gear, new attachments, including a, according to Nikita, dirt cheap red dot, new triggers along with the attachments, which is the first time we've seen those, new thermal optics, and shots of the new Shoreline Boss exclusive stims. We were shown a lot of new customs area pictures, and again, these look like they will really add a lot, and Nikita himself said that customs will play a lot different. He also said that Reshala will have a new spawn area, and that more picks are going to be coming soon. Last, but most certainly not least, we have streets. Nikita said that they want it to be ready for patch 13, and that it will be massive. We saw vast, large, multi-story buildings that Nikita said will all be completely open and explorable. He said that no video game has ever done anything like this before. And he also said that he's gotten much more than 5 FPS 2 as a joke. I know that was a joke, but to be honest, I'm a bit skeptical about how the frames will work on this map, but you know, we'll wait and see. Along with these, we also saw a helicopter. If you guys aren't familiar with my previous videos on the future of Tarkov, they have shown us airdrops. This could be along the lines of airdrops. This could be one of the extractions. He didn't want to give anything away, but we did see a helicopter the size of the one that is on reserve. So if you guys do want to compare the scale to the pictures that we saw online, here's what that looks like now. And if you want to go in game and go walk up to it yourself, we're in for a massive, massive overhaul in terms of size of the map. That's everything from the Talking Tarkov podcast number 9, guys. If you like this no BS fashion, then you can learn anything that you would like about Escape from Tarkov or its development by checking out my playlists for Escape from Tarkov. If you like this video, you know the drill. I really appreciate the people who do. If you lack the critical information, then you can ask me during my live streams. Otherwise, I hope you at least learned something, and I also hope you have a nice day. See you guys.